welcome back. I'm hoping that you all had a great time in the networking session right before this and made some really good friends and connected with the folks and your peers in this industry and build some relationships. That was the purpose of that entire hour, to give you the opportunity in a very informal setting to actually, kick back, have a drink, relax, and have a really nice conversation with and make friendship from people in the industry, right? So people who are passionate and are like-minded about diversity and inclusion. So I think I had fun, I know, in my group, so I'm hoping everyone else did as well. But again, we, like every day, it has to come to an end, even whether you're having fun or not. And we had a lot of fun today. Great sessions from since morning. And we have with us Alicia Petross from Hershey's to actually close the day for us. So we are very happy and very thankful to Alicia for all her commitment and all her support to Discover and diversity and inclusion. So with that, I would invite Alicia Petross from Hershey's to leave us and help us close the day with her closing remarks. So Alicia?
Fantastic. Hey, Rakhi, thanks for that warm welcome. I am Alicia Petross. I'm the Chief Diversity Officer for the sweetest company ever, the Hershey Company. And I am delighted to be here with everybody today and to help close out an amazing day one of the 2021 Discover Summit. As a founding member of Discover and as an advisory board member, I could not be prouder of this organization. I remember the day about 6 years ago when several of the sponsoring companies came together to talk about what we could possibly do to advance diversity and inclusion and diversity representation across the supply chain. And wow, has time flown, and here we are at the 2021 Summit. So, a couple things to share with everybody. First, I want you to know that Discover is a cross-industry supply chain 501c3 governed and fully managed organization, and Discover is growing. Check out all of the sponsoring companies along the bottom of this slide. We continue to pick up more organizations every year. And I have to tell you, this work is incredibly meaningful for me and for everyone at Hershey, because like many of the organizations we see here, Hershey is deeply committed to creating the kind of organization that we want to see in the world. And I know the same is true of the other organizations that everyone has interacted with here today. And we are developing and delivering rich and robust content for supply chain professionals, organizations, students, and leaders and thought leaders across this industry. So this is a great place to be. So let's talk a little bit about what we experienced today. Hundreds of attendees have come together, including students and a host of speakers, and the content has been amazing. I want to stop and thank the Summit working team for creating an amazing experience. It's not easy to deliver a unique, integrated experience, especially during the backdrop of everything that's been going on for the past couple of years. But I really want to thank the team because I think they've taken it to an even higher level this year. So much has gone on today, from Rakhi's amazing welcome to keynotes by Celeste Warren and Anita Ricketts, the workplace academic engagement session, the supply chain panel by Dr. Lyons, and points of view panel on the intersection of allyship and DEI. We've all had a chance to listen and learn. And more importantly, we all have reasons to take action. And so many of today's speakers have talked about this moment becoming a movement and how we can all play a role in advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion across all of our organizations. We had a chance to get energized with voting Wolchuk and to practice some acts of kindness with Lisa Slater. And I wanted to share a few moments that really resonated. Allyship requires intentionality. So we're all human, we're all coming at this work with different experiences and perspectives. But one thing that we know is clear from the events of the last 2 years. This is a perfect moment for all of us to take action. So if you are experiencing some microaggressions, if you see something that you think does not represent inclusion, please take action. Stop and call it out. Say, hey, this is what I just heard or felt or experienced. Was that the intention? What was the intention? Take the moment to have a conversation. You know, we're all human, so that means we all have biases. So that means we all have moments where we can work on ourselves and help others become more inclusive as well. So this whole concept of being anti-microaggression, when you see something, say something. Don't be afraid to call things out. Dr. Kevin Lyons' 6 A's to prepare future leaders. Such an inspiring piece. And so many of those topics work, whether we're talking about preparing future leaders, or whether you're a mid-level leader, or whether you've been leading for a while. So I think those are really good points for all of us to keep in mind. And lastly, so much of today has been focused on making a plan and taking some action. And I have to tell you, 2021 and Discover, we are all about action. So what can we expect tomorrow? I have to tell you, I am so looking forward to the SVP Chief Supply Chain Officer panel, and we're going to hear from leaders from some legacy organizations, some newer organizations, about how allyship and diversity, equity, and inclusion show up in the workplace. That's going to be an amazing conversation, and I am looking forward to catching that one. And then in the afternoon, we're going to have more mentoring, more coaching, more education series. You know, everyone is kind of having a moment these days. I encourage everyone to focus on your health, your wellness, and the well-being of you and the folks that you care about. And so we're going to get some good tips on that. And we're going to understand how health disparities are showing up and how they're impacting the work of DEI. And then a new Hans is going to close us out for day 2, followed by a happy hour. So I know we will all be looking forward to that. So, you know, being a summit attendee is a lot of fun. I know that you're getting a lot of tips and information that you can use in your career, wherever you are at, in your personal leadership journey. So I've got a couple call to actions for everybody. The first one is come back. Join us for day 2 of the summit. It's going to be just as engaging as today. And then everybody in the audience, please invite 5 people to join Discover. Talk about what you've learned today. Talk about the experts that you've been exposed to, your personal takeaways, and talk with 5 folks. Get them to join this growing organization. Then I want you to integrate the learnings from today and make a conscious plan to stay connected with the folks that you've developed relationships with. So I also want you to check out Discover's new intranet site and to check out our quarterly development webinars. So this amazing content, these amazing sessions where you can tune in, listen, and learn, these are all going to continue. And we look forward to another development session this year. So with that, I'd like to say thanks and see everybody tomorrow. Hey, Rocky, back to you.
Thank you so much, Alicia. And that was great. You captured the whole essence and the feel of the day one, and also what can we expect tomorrow. So thank you so much. And as you mentioned, Hershey's has been a founding member of Discover. So I just want to take this opportunity and thank you again for all the commitment and all the support Hershey's has shown Discover over the last 5 years, right? So we appreciate everything that Hershey's does with Discover and to further the mission and vision of Discover. So thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Rakhi.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. A big round of applause for Alicia. Now, just in closing, I wanted to make sure that I have, if folks are here, another announcement about the winners, the raffle winners. We have 2 more names, Edwin Amaya and Amanda Bishara. So congratulations, you won Hershey's gift baskets as well. So please contact the Discover office and to learn how to claim your gift and get it processed. So again, congratulations to Edwin Amaya and Amanda Bishara. Thank you. And congratulations again. Okay, so with that, thank you everyone for joining the event. I hope you had a great time today. We'll see you tomorrow. We have, like Alicia already mentioned, we have great lineup of events. And from coaching sessions, mentoring sessions to up close and personal fireside chat with Dr. Pierre, and then of course the senior leadership panel that will be moderated by Gartner. So we are very thrilled and excited for the lineup tomorrow. Yeah. We will open the show and the summit, the event, with video by our First Lady of New Jersey, Tammy Snyder Murphy. So I'm excited about that as well. And we will see you tomorrow. Till then, thank you.